Jill Galus is at Phoenix Children's Museum with this, and I know you are a big fan of Kristi's.
I'm a huge fan of Kristi Yamaguchi. It's always a special treat when she comes to town, and today all of these students who are just starting to arrive from the Cartwright School District get the special opportunity to spend the morning with her. Not only is she going to be reading to them, but this is part of her Always Dream Foundation through promoting early childhood literacy. And for a lot of these students, this may be one of the first books that someone has actually taken the time to read to them. Kristi, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. Tell me what your inspiration was for your Always Dream Foundation.
Well, we are actually in our 20th year, so we're celebrating a big anniversary this year, but it was always to inspire the hopes and dreams of the underserved kids out there. And the recent years, the last 5 years, we focused in on early literacy, and I think becoming a mom, having 2 daughters, and realizing how important that foundation of love of books, the love of reading is to their, not only their academic success, but their life success. It really wanted me to help build that foundation for other kids too.
Not only are you an Olympic champion, you are also a best-selling author. Talk about the book that you're holding and the story that it tells.
Well, this is Dream Big Little Pig, and I wrote it about, I think, 4 years ago, and my daughters were the inspiration, and I just really wanted to send a message that, you know, sometimes you try a lot of different things and you don't quite find your fit, but if you keep at it and you're persistent and you never give up, you can find your dream. And that's what Poppy the pig does. She perseveres and ends up finding skating, which becomes her passion.
So it sounds like a little bit of the story of yourself.
A little bit, not totally autobiographical, but there are some, you know, relatable things.
Getting to spend time with the students face to face and seeing the reactions on their faces as you are reading your book and talking with them, what is the most memorable part of this, and what is it about that connection that keeps you doing your tours like this?
Well, I think just seeing the joy in their faces and hopefully helping to instill that love of reading and books in them. And, you know, at the same time, this particular book, being Dream Big Little Pig, I think inspires them to dream and create dreams themselves. And I've had a lot of kids, we do question and answers at the end, and a lot of times they won't have questions, they'll just have comments like, well, I dream of being a fireman, or I dream of being a doctor. And it's so great to see that through books, it is opening up their minds to what's possible out there.
Especially at such a young age, that's when it has the biggest impression on them, and it can really change their whole life. Maybe the book could even inspire them to think about accomplishing something for the first time that they have never thought that maybe they could do at such a young age. They're also going to be walking away with a special gift today. What do all the kids get?
Well, they are all going to receive some books, some Leapfrog books, and these are to help, you know, kickstart their at-home library, and so they can keep up their reading at home, away from school, and all through the summer as well. So, you know, it's all about getting books into their hands, really.
Well, it's a wonderful thing that you're doing and a great impression that you're making on the lives of so many. You're such an inspiration, even now that you're off the ice. I skate at the ice den, so everyone at the ice den says a big hello, and they send their love. What is your favorite part about coming to Phoenix? I have to ask, because for a lot of people, there's so many things that this city has to offer, but what's the one thing you always look forward to when you come back here?
Oh, well, besides the weather, it's always beautiful. I don't know. I mean, it's just a great, I think, community, and there's been a lot of support here. And, you know, I've got some great friends at the Ice Den and a big connection with the skating community here. But, yeah, you know, it's just a great city.
In spring training, you mentioned you went to a game last night.
We got to catch some spring training here, and I've heard a lot about it, but wow, is it, you know, it's pretty exciting.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Such a pleasure to have you on this morning, Kristi. And we're going to stick around for her to actually read the book to all the students who are just now arriving. So we'll have more on that for you later today.
Very cool.
Back to you.
Jill, you two should go skating together later. That would be a great opportunity.
That would be a dream come true. They said that we should go skating together.
Absolutely.
I would love that.